Hi everybody, Gina Marie here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am getting ready to do a reading for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Whenever you find this video, you are meant to find it. Alright Libra, let's see where the cards want to take us today. Alright Libra, if you'd like to join my newsletter, become a love and lighter, you can go to tarotbyginamarie.com. Also, I have a free Introduction to Tarot webinar. And in that webinar, I teach you the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read, totally free from me. If that's something you're interested in, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. I know, one of the things I love about this deck is that I can flip it over on camera and I don't have to worry about the YouTube censors censoring any of the pictures. Look at that, one of my favorite cards. Giddy up! Giddy up. Okay. All right, Libra, the overall energy of the reading is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, she's got a lot of love to give, but who is she giving it to? We will have to see. All right. In your recent past, we have the Star, the Devil, and the Knight of Wands. The Devil is anything that holds you back. Fears, past pain, addictions, illusions, your job, your family, your friends. Anything that holds you back is considered your devil. The Star is a hope, a wish, a desire, a delayed manifestation. It can be the calm after the storm because the star follows a tower. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is fickle back and forth energy, but it could also mean enthusiastically embracing the change. In your current energies, we have the Four of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Three of Wands, you could be turning your back to a situation, or you could be waiting for your ships to come in, or plotting and planning to move forward. Four of Wands is a stable new beginning, joyous, happy times. This is my cake at the cake table card. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is somebody juggling something or trying to put things into balance. In your potential final outcome, we have the Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Six of Cups. The Fool, wanting to take that leap of faith forward. Ace of Swords, one of my favorite cards. Truth, clarity, epiphany in a situation. Say it with me, my honest adult conversation card. Six of Cups is someone from the past that makes you very happy, possibly a past life soulmate. Could be talking about childhood memories and nostalgia. Now, we have to see how all of this correlates to the Queen of Cups. Now let's start clarifying. The Devil. Why is the Devil here? Take the reading how it resonates. Roles can be reversed. I could be talking about you or somebody's energy connected to you. Why is the Devil here? Talk to me about the Devil. Why is the Devil here? Why and why? Why is the Devil here? Yeah. Why is the Devil here? Talk to me about this Devil. Why is the Devil here? Yeah. Okay. It's weird. Devil is being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight and the King of Pentacles, excuse me. It's weird because with this Devil, it's kind of like I don't feel like he's holding you back anymore. It's very odd to me. Like, usually I feel something like he's being very sinister. Haha. But to me, what he looks like is he just looks like somebody in a costume. And it's like, whatever. Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. To me, this feels like whatever your devil was, you knew it was keeping you away from everything you've ever wanted. But with this King of Pentacles, you realize who you are. You took your power back from this devil. That's what I feel. So whatever is holding you back, and if you haven't done it already, this could be future influence for you, okay? This could be what's going to happen in the future. But I feel like whatever your devil is, it's like you see the devil clearly for who and for what it is, and it's holding you back from everything you've ever wanted, and you step up to the plate realizing that you are this King of Pentacles. Stable, loving, nurturing, caring, abundant. And you got it going on. And you shrink the devil. That's what I feel. The Star. Why is the Star here? Why is the Star here? Talk to me about the Star. A hope, a wish, a desire, a delayed manifestation. Why is the Star here? Yeah. The star is being clarified by the Sun and the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is a lot of love. It's a happy, joyous reunion card for me. But in this instance, I feel that where it came to your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your desires, what it is you wanted, it was like with the Sun here, what's being illuminated was that there was something in the way. Whether it was a person, because a third energy doesn't have to be a person. It could be your own stinking thinking. It could be your fears. It could be a job. It could be money. Whatever it is, I feel like you recognize that when it comes to having everything you've ever wanted, here's 10 of Pentacles and the star, there was something in the way. And I feel like we realized that there was something in the way. Going, yeah, I could have had X, Y, and Z, but I allowed, okay, listen to me. I allowed something to get in the way. Okay? The devil only has power over you if you allow him to. You know, sometimes we like to say, like, for example, if we're in a relationship with someone and let's say there's a third party, there's a third energy there. Well, there can't be a third energy unless somebody allows that energy to come in. Do you see what I mean? So if you have a strong relationship with somebody and somebody tries to approach maybe you and say, hey, you know, would you like to, even though they know that you're in a relationship, you can say yes and invite that third energy in. But that third energy can only come in if you allow them to. Because if they try to come in and you say, you know what, no, I'm happy in my relationship, thank you very much, but no thank you, bye-bye, then that third energy has no effect on your relationship. That's why I say it's a third energy that someone allowed to come in. It just doesn't happen. You have to allow it. Just like the devil has control over you because you have allowed it to happen. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Yeah, why is this Knight of Wands here? Yeah. Four of Pentacles and the Death card. Yeah, I felt that. Yeah. Enthusiastically embracing the change, no longer holding back. Why? Because things have changed. You have changed. The devil is no longer a factor. We realize that possibly the devil was what was keeping you, was that third cup that was keeping you from everything you've ever wanted. Realizing it and being like, no. So for some of you, this may have already happened. For others of you, this may be what is going on right now. So think about it. What are you allowing? What are you allowing to hold you back from everything you've ever wanted? That may be your devil, and that may be what you need to conquer. Current energies, Four of Wands, Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? Why is this Three of Wands here? Yeah. Why is the Three of Wands here? Why is this Three of Wands here? Talk to me about these three. Yeah. I felt it. Three of Wands is being clarified by the Hermit and the Six of Cups. I felt like you were turning your back. I didn't feel plotting and planning to move forward or anything like that. I felt like you were turning your back, kind of like turning your back on the past. And here you are in hermit mode thinking about the past. Possibly a past relationship. Possibly longing for the past. Thinking possibly about your childhood and the things that happened in the past. Maybe that's what your devil is. Maybe you have unresolved issues from childhood that need to be put to rest, that you need to purge and let go of so that you can move forward. Four of Wands. Why is it Four of Wands here? Maybe you need to turn your back to a Six of Cups relationship because maybe they're just not ready right now. And who knows if they'll ever be ready in this lifetime. But maybe that is your devil. Holding on to a relationship where you're not valued and where you're not valued, where they don't see your worth and value. You just need to see your worth and value. Why is the Four of Wands here? Look at that. Four of Wands is being clarified by the Three of Wands. Look at that. And the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Wow. Look at that. I feel like this is turning your back on the past, sitting in hermit mode, possibly about things, relationships that happened in the past. I keep getting a lot of past energy here. Where it comes to having a new beginning, Three of Wands, this brings me back here. Where it comes to possibly walking away from a Six of Cups relationship, you're all up in your head about it. This is, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? This is that person sitting in the Rider-Waite deck where I always say that they're rocking back and forth in bed going, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Lots of anxiety. Don't be. Like I said, if you are in a relationship where you feel like this person is your soulmate, your twin flame, and soulmate or twin flame, they can be your devil because maybe they aren't ready for what you're willing to offer right now. And you're not going to sit there, and it's not your job to sit there and try to convince them to be in the relationship. It's not. It's your job to learn your lessons and move forward. If this person isn't ready, you have to leave them behind and move forward, as painful as that is. And maybe not leaving them behind is what's holding you back. Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Talk to me about the Two of Pentacles. And I'm not saying that if you turn your back on this person, that they'll never come back. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that they will. I don't know. Everybody has free will. But I know that if somebody cannot see your value and your worth in a relationship, you need to move forward, no matter how powerful that relationship feels. And believe me, I know because I'm speaking from experience. And it is painful to shut the door. But sometimes we have to shut the door because our partners have journeys that they need to take sometimes alone to realize their own worth and value, to come back to be able to be ready for the relationship with you, if they're ever ready to come back. Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is this Two of Pentacles here? Yeah, this is needing to put life in balance. This is needing to make life fair for you. And in some aspects, I want to say, yeah, get off of the roller coaster ride that it is. Yeah. Putting life into balance for you. You may have a lot of love to give and want to give, but you need to keep your emotions very balanced and set the intention to move forward. Yes, very much so. Potential final outcome. Ace of Swords, the Fool, and the Six of Cups. The Fool. Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? I feel like this is you possibly taking that leap of faith forward by yourself and just moving into your own journey because you need to. Yeah, look at that. The Moon and the Ace of Wands. The Moon is your emotions, fears, possibly fears and fears of the unknown. But I feel like we need to take that leap of faith forward and take our fears, take a look at them, not bury them. Take a look at what they are and purge them and move forward. Is your fear, well, I don't want to move forward because I'm going to leave this person behind, and I don't want to leave them behind because I love them. I get it. But sometimes it's meant for you to leave them behind because them pulling on your energy, them not being sure about what they want, or going back to a toxic partner, or putting everything in front of the relationship and then ghosting you and then coming back and ghosting you and coming back, that's not the life that you were meant to live. It's not. Take that leap of faith forward. Purge your fears, and a new beginning will happen. A new beginning for you. I'm not saying that you'll have a new beginning with this person, and I'm not saying that you won't. I'm not saying that you may have a new beginning and it may have nothing to do with this person. You may have a totally different relationship. We have no idea. You have more than one Six of Cups relationship in your life. You can have it. Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Because I truly believe if you're in a Six of Cups relationship, for example, and you're like, oh my gosh, this person is the yin to my yang. If they can't get their head out of their ass, does that mean that you live the rest of your life in sorrow and pain and hurt and regret because this person can't get their head out of their ass? Absolutely not. I believe that if in fact you love yourself enough and learn your worth and value and turn your back on this person and say, you know what, for as much as I love you, I have to love myself more and I can't keep doing this. I have to move forward. I believe the universe sends you another Six of Cups relationship because you've learned your lesson. You found your worth and value. I don't feel like the universe rewards you and says, yay, Gina, you've learned your lesson, but you know what? We're going to have you miserable and alone for the rest of your life just because your partner that you were supposed to be with can't get their shit together. I don't believe that at all. Because basically, if you believe that, it's almost like you're saying that your happiness is tied to somebody else's free will, and it's not. Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Truth, clarity, epiphany in a situation. This is one of my favorite cards. Why? Why is this Ace of Swords here? I know if my other favorite card comes out, I would be like, oh, are you kidding me? Because you all know what my other favorite card is. Four of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Getting the clarity that with this Four of Cups, feeling sad, discontent, feeling like you've missed an opportunity, but you didn't miss out on anything. If somebody can't, like I said, if somebody can't get their head out of their hiney, you didn't miss out on anything. Queen of Cups, this is you giving all that love back to you. Okay? This is you giving your love to you. Okay? And giving your love to people who are actually worth you giving love to. Six of Cups. What does this Six of Cups have to say? Why is the Six of Cups here? Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of love to give, but we have to be discerning who we give the cup to. And the first person we need to give the cup to is ourselves. Six of Cups, Six of Swords. Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Yes. Now, I know. Didn't I keep saying, look, if somebody can't get their head out of their hiney, you have to move forward. Where it comes to a possible Six of Cups relationship, maybe you need to get on that boat with the Six of Swords and move forward. Move forward, and with the Eight of Pentacles, do some work on you. Concentrate on you. So this devil, what is keeping you from your happiness and having everything, this devil could be this Six of Cups relationship. It could be. Like I said, you've got a lot of love to give. You need to start giving it to yourself first. Yeah, giving it to yourself first. Don't stay stuck. Start seeing things from a different perspective. Okay? This person could have come into your life to teach you a lesson, to teach your worth and value. And as you move forward, there's nothing to say that they can't come back once they've learned their own lesson. Sometimes we need to separate in order for you to learn your lesson, them to learn their lesson. And if it's meant to be, you'll come back. Maybe you'll come back in this lifetime. Maybe you'll learn your lesson separately and come back in another lifetime. Who knows? But this is very much telling me that you need to move forward. Move forward and do the work for you. And think about you. Putting in the work so that you can have your Nine of Pentacles, your independence. All right. What does the universe want to say? What does the universe want to say? The teacher in this deck is the Hierophant. King of Swords. And the Nine of Wands. And the King of Swords is being crossed, yeah, by the Ten of Wands. Cut out the burden. Be true to who you are and quit standing behind the wall of fear. There is no reason to. Move forward. So if this is pretty much about, and I feel it, about a relationship that you feel very strongly attached to, I feel like it's time for you to get on the boat. For as much as you may not want to, get on that boat and move forward. I always like to tell my clients, put that person, if they are constantly on your mind, put them on a shelf in your mind. They're always there. They're just on a shelf. It's like when you take, as you get older, maybe you have a favorite like teddy bear. You take the teddy bear, you put it on a shelf, and you leave it there. Every once in a while you can look up at it and see that it's there, but it doesn't have to be a forefront in your mind all the time. And eventually, it may not even be a factor anymore. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, or if you'd like to learn the meanings of the Ace through the Ten of Cups and how to do a 3-card read totally free for me, then check out my webinar. It's free and it's linked in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.